Dream Team, it's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Unstop-A-Bulls, the Chicago Bulls 95-96 championship season, part 2. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. What we got?
We're playing in New York. It's tough with all that rivalry in between Chicago and New York in the past.
Without Coach, the Bulls ran into problems at Madison Square Garden in Game 3.
Oh! Hold up, John! Hold up, John!
With the two teams battling to a furious finish, Michael Jordan delivered mightily in the clutch.
Jordan for 3 to tie it.
They battled into overtime, and there, Patrick Ewing gave the Bulls their first brush with vulnerability.
And the Bulls are up by 3. Ewing. Cut it to 1.
Pulls up, 15-foot jumper. He puts it in, and the Knicks go up by 1.
The Chicago Bulls are beat for the first time in the playoffs.
Stripped of their invincible aura, the Bulls would have to face the Knicks again in barely 24 hours. But Chicago was eager for the challenge.
I bet.
Even though we're the oldest team in the playoffs, I think that we turn around really well without notice and make adjustments. Michael was very upbeat and kept saying, "This, we're fine."
Y'all realize we're 2-1, man. We're not 1-2. Let's go out here and play this thing, all right? Let's be ready to roll now.
I like that.
What time is it?
Game time!
But an all-too-familiar obstacle stepped into Chicago's path and kept the Bulls from seizing the momentum.
God dang, Patrick! Patrick! Patrick!
Patrick Ewing hearing it from the crowd.
Patrick!
Ewing wants Scottie Pippen.
Too little.
Shoots it at the foul line.
Oh my God! At the foul line, just flicking a wrist like that was tough.
Scottie Pippen. Ewing shoots it at the foul line.
Good, a tough shot by Ewing, right in the face of Scottie Pippen. New York takes the lead, and the Bulls take time.
With the Knicks seemingly in command, the Bulls found an unlikely hero.
Rodman open, drives it down the middle, underneath Weddington, fadeaway shot, good, right baseline. Bill Weddington has given Chicago the 1-point lead.
It wasn't said, let's look for Billy. I was filling a spot and going to a position where I'd be helpful to our offense. We all have a purpose and a role on this team, and everyone knows that their role is important, and at any time they're going to be called upon to perform.
Bulls lead 3-1 in the series as they beat the Knicks here in the Garden.
As the series shifted back to Chicago for Game 5,
That's a wrap.
the rejuvenated
That's a
Bulls
wrap.
dominated and finally sent the Knicks home for the season.
Jordan just looked over at Spike Lee and waved bye-bye.
The Bulls are moving on to face the Orlando Magic.
While Chicago's victory against the Knicks was hard-fought, the young and supremely talented Orlando Magic sailed through their series against Atlanta. Now, they were itching to face the Bulls.
Bring on Chicago is the champ here in Orlando.
There's no pressure on us. We're the underdogs going in. We're playing against a team that 72 wins. What do you call it? Unbeatable. So we're going in relaxed and ready to play.
But for the first time all season, the Bulls were facing questions about their abilities. These were doubts they could ill afford as they prepared to meet the team that knocked them out of the playoffs the year before.
I tell you, I want the ball in Michael's hand.
And Jordan spinning his way against.
Give me that.
I've always been known as a player who could finish off a team. But here I was in one of those moments, and yet I let the team down.
It hasn't gotten much worse than this for the Chicago Bulls.
We targeted Orlando all season as a team that we had to get by. We all knew that that was our biggest hurdle.
And the Bulls season comes to an end here at the United Center tonight.
No one took the loss harder than Michael Jordan. His late season return had come too late to transform the Bulls. But this season, they were altogether different team.
Now we can get a fair shake. Michael's been here. He's in basketball shape. We have Dennis now who can rebound. So let's get down for our crown.
It happened from the beginning, babe. Let's go do it.
What time is it?
Game time! Woo!
Well, this is the one that everybody's been waiting for. And you consider this to be the two best teams in the NBA.
At the start of the series, the Magic played convincingly. But it soon became obvious just how much the Bulls had changed in a year.
Hey, Michael on the run. MJ running, shovels, Pippen jams with the right hand.
The biggest fear for Orlando is getting this crowd involved.
Give me that.
That's what the Bulls are doing right now with their aggressive defense, pushing the ball down the floor, getting after second shots, and just going right in the face of Orlando.
The Bulls, 121.
Oh, wow. I was about to say.
Grabs a one-game lead, and the Magic suffered their worst playoff loss ever.
Just give credit to the Bulls for playing a fantastic basketball game. That's probably as well as I've seen any team play in a long, long time.
The Bulls were surprised by the ease of their Game 1 victory and headed into Game 2 in high spirits.
What time is it? 8:30.
The fun continued with a pregame salute that would bring down the house.
You still set the standard for greatness, determination, and leadership. Congratulations, 1995-96 NBA Most Valuable Player.
He was superb this year.
It's crazy to have all the awards on one team. You got the Sixth Man of the Year, you got the MVP, you got 3 of the guys on all defense. That's insane.
He was superb this year, and he hasn't stopped. Played every game, lifted his team whenever it counted, blended with his teammates when they were going good. He's been just superb.
Inspired by Jordan's tribute and by their own spectacular play in Game 1, the Bulls were set for another Chicago night. But at first, their play could not match their desire.
Gotta do it defensively and on the glass. Good offense, push it right back at him right from the start.
So Kukoc takes him into the lane, has it stripped. Shaw lead. Here's Anderson driving inside of Pippen. Left hand wraparound's got it for the Magic.
Orlando is belting the Bulls around, much like the Bulls belted them around in Game
1. My God!
Trailing by as many as 18 points, the Bulls were suddenly in danger of giving up home court advantage. But 72 regular season wins had given them an unwavering faith in their ability, and they would not panic.
Most teams going into halftime down 18 points would be like, oh, there's no way we can get back in this game. But Phil Jackson walks in and he said,
oh, it's just halftime, 18? You shouldn't be defeated at thinking that. You shouldn't be thinking that at halftime down 18. I would think personally. Maybe at the beginning of the fourth, I would start to feel it creep in a little. But at halftime, too much game left.
We got them right where we want them.
We had a number of huge comebacks this year, and we had a sort of quiet confidence that we knew we could get back into it.
The Bulls try and get rolling here.
Jordan. Oh, a dandy rebound from Dennis Rodman. Rodman looks for Scotty. What a great play. It wouldn't go. Scotty tipped it. Tony Kukoc comes up with it.
Yeah.
For 3. Yes, sir.
This place is going nuts. It's a 6-point Magic lead now.
Keep the momentum going. Keep the ball moving.
Chicago's defense turns it around.
Give me that.
In the second half.
Tip right back to Michael for the jam.
They are befuddling
the
Orlando
offensive.
Magic.
It's all over. The Bulls win it.
That's crazy.
Comeback by the Bulls.
In that game, it just kind of see it fizzle away, and then when we came out in Game 3, you saw it just wasn't there for them. It was like a hot air balloon with no air left in it.
And the Bulls showed their deflated opponents no mercy.
Guys like Michael and Scotty, you know, when there was blood in the water, they could smell it and they were ready for the kill.
Now Jordan, pull up, 18-footers.
Oh my
Michael
God!
hits himself on the chest as if to say,
gotta do it, man. You gotta do it.
Finding redemption at last, Jordan and the Bulls won the final 2 games in Orlando, emphatically erasing the memory of last year's playoff nightmare.
Ball game over, and the Magic are history.
The Bulls have swept.
God dang.
Superb performance by the Chicago Bulls.
We all were disappointed last year. We came back to redeem ourselves as a unit. We saw the challenge in front of us, and we stepped in front of it, and we faced it, and we conquered. So I think that's a great accomplishment.
As the Bulls once again
going into the finals, only have lost 1 game so far. That's crazy.
make it to the NBA Finals.
From the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, welcome to the 1996 NBA Finals.
Well, Seattle program, Lamb program. Championship program.
It's been 2 years, but now the NBA Finals return to Chicago.
We love you, Mike.
Thank you.
23 plus 33 plus 91 equals 4.
Teams with better records matched up at an NBA Final.
1, 2, 3.
Go for 4! We're sweeping! 4 in a row.
Nobody has these shirts right now, so probably be gone by halftime.
Okay, go to the next guy. Get out. Hit. Coach Carl has had 3 days to come up with a plan.
You didn't have to tell him any secrets, little things to get to him.
That's why they're secrets.
The other player that comes in here now is Brokowski. Rick has been coming out there munching it up. Dennis, you know that they'll send him specifically out for you.
Dr. Crawford, we understand that you're a specialist in handling anger.
Gentlemen?
5, 4, 3,
Hey.
2. It's up to the Sonics to convince the Bulls and the basketball public that they have come here as true foes, not mere foils.
Anybody want to go over anything? Danny, Bennett? Go round. Go.
Around the door, Carolina, at guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan.
Believe in yourselves, trust each other out there, and be proud of what you've done. Now go out there and be big. Let's go, Go that way, baby. Now stay still. Here we go. Ball's going up.
The Sonics were determined to prove themselves worthy opponents and came out in full force.
Skips over to Kemp out on the wing, fires over the long wing. Sean Kemp with an 18-footer.
The Bulls had not played in over a week.
Ooh.
And early on, their game was uncharacteristically shaky.
And Kemp has been unstoppable here in the early moments. 3 for 3.
We knew that Seattle was going to come in and try to steal either 1 or 2 on our home floor. And what you want to be is sharp and ready for that. And that was our greatest worry coming in.
Harris! The Chicago Bulls, it has been a long layoff.
33. Right now, their hope is that they're going to get an offensive rebound or a long rebound or a loose ball or steal. No turnovers, no rebounds.
The poor shooting continues by Chicago.
Rebound grab by Kemp. Outlet pass to Payton. Ahead to Johnson. Sneaks down the floor. To the glass. Lays it up and in.
Sonics playing great basketball. All cylinders working right now. The Bulls, rust is starting to set in.
Oh, my God.
Everything coming up Sonics here in the early going.
Let's go, Bulls! Let's go, Bulls! Let's go, Bulls!
Urged on most of all by their own burning desire, the Bulls, as they had done all year, found a way to come back. Marking their first finals appearance, Ron Harper and Luke Longley carried much of the early load before turning over the spotlight to the ultimate clutch performer.
Michael.
And that's crazy because the way they show it, it just looks like the Sonics are just giving it to him and giving it to him, and then it's like, all right, now but the Bulls come back.
The ultimate clutch performer.
Michael.
Brilliant as always in the face of unyielding pressure, Michael Jordan once again turned the finals into his own personal stage.
His first field goal. And Jordan is being guarded by Woodgate.
Take it, Michael! Take it, Michael!
Jordan.
God.
With Jordan and the Bulls applying the pressure, Seattle was about to self-destruct.
Serious trouble.
Stay right here. Flagrant two.
Joe Crawford's going to go flagrant foul.
I got a flagrant foul. It's a flagrant foul. We got 2 shots and possession.
The conversation continues.
Flagrant foul.
And a technical is control. Absolutely uncalled for situation.
Come out here, Bob. Come on. No, we just talking to him. We just trying to let him know what they were doing. That's not right.
But he has a flagrant foul and then 2 technicals. We're going to just see a parade to the line. Now Chicago with a chance to open it up a bit here.
Midway through the third quarter, the Sonics found themselves down by 11, in desperate need of inspiration.
Be aggressive. Whatever you do, be aggressive. Don't be soft. Be aggressive.
Chicago up 7. Kemp goes to work, turns on Longley. Left hand's one up and in off the window. Shot Kemp.
And don't give up on your shooting. Pass it off and let the 3 shooters.
Deadlift Shrimp hoists in a 3-pointer.
Uh-oh.
Sonics trailing 71-67.
This does not look good. 10-point lead. All of a sudden we couldn't match up on defense. Get back.
Deadlift up the center of the floor, behind the back dribble in the flow, spots a seam, stops, pops to tie. He got it. And the game.
That was nice. That was definitely nice. We are going to end it here for part 2, guys. We'll be back with part 3. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. It's your boy Neal. Out.